So, Game of Thrones. I just finished Game of Thrones. Now, I am 3-4 years late. I know I am. But people still talking about Game of Thrones, especially in the new series about to come out, The House of Dragons.
And we will be tapped in.
Yeah, I'll be definitely tapped into that. But, man, I'm disgusted. People were like, oh, it's the worst ending ever. I'll say this. I can't definitively say it was the worst ending ever. What I will say, out of all the shows that I have seen, it's the worst ending. It's the worst ending. I don't think I've seen a worse ending than that one. Because, first of all, the episode before the last episode, Daenerys' character.
Yeah, I don't know. She just turned psycho out of nowhere.
Why the hell would she just think, you know what? I'm going to just kill all these innocent civilians. When she was the breaker of chains, the person that liberates, people.
Exactly.
Why would she do that? And then they rang the bell to announce their surrender. It makes absolutely no sense to me. That was just for
a crazy plot. 180. I don't know what the heck.
That was just for plot services, to appease the plot, to show that, oh, we trying to make her the villain. Like, no, y'all could have done so much better. That's why it should have been more than 6 episodes. Like, that's crazy to me. It was just a big rush job to me, that last season. And then the White Walkers and the undead people. Why not do an entire season on it instead of doing it the final season? It makes no sense. The final season should have been Daenerys Targaryen and them and the Northern people and the Wildlings versus Cersei and King's Landing and all of them. That should have been it. It shouldn't have been, oh, we're gonna do the Night King and them, and then we're gonna transition to Cersei and them. No,
that was way too quick.
That was crazy, bro. And then Cersei looks so pathetic. Like she was this person that was very calculated, very smart in what she did. Like last season, I believe it was, when she blew up the that building with all those people in it with the church people. Remember those? Oh, you didn't. Hey, it is what it is. So like, what happened? This is one of the things that disgusted me.
I'm probably going to rewatch before the new season.
This is what disgusted me about it, was when they started to go like this religious route, where they so. Spoiler alert. Well, we already spoiled it anyway. Yeah. But I think it's Tywin Lannister, when he got killed, immediately there was like this religious group that sort of came in, right? And they sort of it was the High Septon, I think that's what they call him. And he's this guy, I guess he's this like he preaches the word of the Lord or some shit like that. And they manipulate the king at the time. He's obviously the son of Cersei, whatever. He took over for that piece of shit. What's his name?
Joffrey.
King Joffrey, yeah, that piece of shit. And obviously Cersei's son, whatever, he wasn't ready to lead. And he was somebody that he had a kind heart. Like, he wasn't like Joffrey, who was just a piece of shit or whatever. And he allowed shit to just slide, like with the church. And they literally took the queen, which was at the time, I forgot Shawty's name, but she was going to marry the King Joffrey until Joffrey got killed. But they literally apprehended the queen, apprehended her brother, apprehended Cersei, because for some reason they knew their sins. They knew what the hell they did. They knew that Cersei and Jaime had an affair or something. I don't know how the hell they knew that, but they literally imprisoned them in whatever building they were, and they were just, first of all, I'm glad Cersei got in prison, because she's an asshole. Like, but it was like a whole, literally for the majority of the season, it was just about that. And it just pissed me off, because I don't care about that. Like, who gives a damn about this religious stuff? And literally by the end of, I think it may have been season 6. By the end of season 6, Cersei, she sort of, she confessed her sins, whatever. And she was able to kill off all those people. Like, she got all these people in the building. that were associated with the church and everything like that, including the queen, including her brother, and she literally killed all of them with that what's that that fire, whatever that they call it. You know what I'm talking
I know
about,
what you're
right?
talking
Yeah.
about.
What they used in the battle of Blackwater, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so that green
That
fire.
green fire.
Yeah, she used that, and the queen, whatever, she was like, hold up, wait a minute. Because it was a trial for Cersei, and she was supposed to go there. She was like, why is she here? And then all of a sudden, she knew what the hell was about to happen. She was like, we need to get the fuck out of here. But the church people was like, nah, y'all staying. It was like, what? So then all of a sudden, boom, everything happened. Everybody's dead. And the king, he committed suicide. He said, yeah, I can't take this no more. And then that's how Cersei became the queen of King's Landing. She was the leader of King's Landing. And I thought that was cool. But season 5 and 6... I know you stopped watching.
I stopped like halfway to F5.
Yeah, it got very stagnant. It got very mid. It got very boring. But season 7 was very entertaining because finally we got Daenerys finally attacking the forces of King's Landing and all that, and then you have Jon Snow finally in the picture. What I didn't like was just I felt like Jon Snow and Daenerys' relationship, like love relationship, was a little forced.
Yeah.
I was like. I feel like there should be more to it than that. I felt like it was rushed.
Isn't she like his aunt or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they found out about that later. I mean, they're about the same age, so. And around those times, who cares?
Yeah, incest was flying crazy during those times.
Yeah,
so.
They're cousins, so you can get away with it. Especially royal families. That's what they usually used to do. They would just inbreed with their cousins, whatever. Nasty work, but that's what they were doing. I mean, and they still do it today in the South. You know what I'm saying? They say in Alabama, but hey, I'm not even gonna go to that route. But yeah, that was definitely very forced. They made Tyrion look like an idiot.
Yeah,
he looked stupid as hell. They made Jon look like a fool.
Then they propped up Bran out of nowhere. I'm like, what?
Yeah, saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make you the king."
Like, what king qualities has this man shown? He can't even walk. Not to be ableist, but like.
And then they just gonna exile my man Jon Snow. They like, "Oh yeah, you going back to the Night's Watch?" I'm like,
that
come
was
on,
crazy.
man.
I was like, after all he's done.
The last episode, what pissed me off about the last episode is that they were just like, you know what? Jon Snow is just he's gonna easily be able to go to Daenerys and just kill her like that. Like, we're not gonna have a final battle. There was literally like 30 more minutes of content. So we couldn't have just had like a final battle between the northern people and Daenerys' people. Like, we couldn't have done that. Like, he's just gonna kill the queen like that. Like, that's just lazy writing.
Yeah.
That's just lazy writing. That's just it's just ridiculous, bro. And then Jaime, this stupid fool, this idiot,
gonna sit up here and die with his you was a fool.
And she sent somebody to kill you, but you're like, nah, I'm gonna go back to her because I love her. This guy,
Use a sick man.
He's a sick bastard. Sick bastard. Like, I just don't understand that at all, bro. What's that? What's the Battle of the Bastards? That was amazing. I don't think you've seen that with Jon Snow and
that's where that
Ramsay.
infamous meme came from, where it's like a whole bunch of people and it's just Jon. So is that battle? Is that where that gif came from?
I don't know I don't think I've seen that.
Really, you never seen the gif where he has like he pulls out the sword and everyone's coming towards him on horses and stuff?
That might have been it.
Yeah, I think it was it. Yeah.
I remember on my story, that might have been the thing that I posted in my story. I remember it was like Jon Snow, and he was just like, he had the sword and he was swinging on people, and then somebody came to him and he was like, "Yo, go tell him," and then he got shot. Dude shot him.
The backtracking D&D did after they killed Jon Snow was insane.
Yeah. Nah, the plot armor was crazy. The last
you killed the man and then resurrected him. Why?
Yeah.
Because everyone was like, "Oh my God, you killed Jon Snow! I'm not watching this piece of crap." And they was, "Oh, whoa, okay, we'll bring you back."
Nah, but Jon Snow, you can't, like, at some point, you gotta have some people left that you can cheer for. Because if you kill Jon Snow, it's like, all right, who are we gonna cheer for now? Like, there has to be some person with some good moral standards. Like, there can't be just nobody with good moral standards. Like, even Attack on Titan. Well, I'll take Armin. Yeah, Armin. You had Armin, but even Attack on Titan, you had like Armin, right? And he didn't die. But Jon Snow, yeah, I'm okay with Jon Snow being resurrected. But
he shouldn't have died in the first place.
But yeah, like the Night King is such a pussy. Oh my God, I've never seen a villain.
He has such hype, and then it just led to nothing.
I've never seen a villain more afraid of the ones. Running the ones.
Man got killed by one knife stab. Like, I thought this dude was supposed to be.
It was Dragon Glass. Yeah, it was Dragon. Bro, the White Walkers are so trash with the ones. Like, literally, unless it's like somebody weak, then they're gonna win. Like, if it's like Sam, they not beating Sam. But dude, let me tell you something, bruh. Like, the Night King, he literally, every time Jon Snow was about to fight this man with the ones, he gets some undead people to fight him. I'm like, this dude is so, I can't respect this man. I can't respect. And then he gonna throw a dagger at the dragon.
It was like it was like a freaking javelin spear or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what this dude got? Someone put him on the Cowboys. Let's see what he could do with a football.
Man, and then like, remember the meeting with it was Cersei and the other people, and then it was like Jon Snow, Daenerys, and them, and they were showing them the undead people. I don't know if you
I think
you
I
watched that. Yeah. And then Cersei was like, she said that she would help them out, whatever, but then turned back and lied. I'm like, this bitch, man, I can't stand her. First of all, Sander, I think that's his name is, the big dude who was the king. He was the king's guard in the beginning, but then he left with Arya Stark. The guy, the big dude.
Oh, I know you talking about. I know you
Sander,
talking about.
Yeah, him. And his brother, he was
the Mountain. Yeah.
You remember the brother who he fought cause it was the I forgot his name, Pedro Pascal. I forgot his character's name. It was in season 4.
The dude with the beard and he was being too cocky and got
cooked.
Yeah,
him. Remember, and then all of a sudden they used some magic, whatever, made this dude, I guess, I don't know if he was dead or not, but I guess healed or something.
They gave him an enhancement, something stupid.
Some stupid stuff. And yeah, they're brothers. Like, they're brothers. Yeah. And I was like, why are they fighting? What the fuck is he fighting for? That was such a weird fight. Dude just killed himself, committed suicide for no reason. That was just a lot of wasted moments. Like, a lot of moments that really didn't matter. And then Arya Stark, I'm like, her character, it just feels so bland at the end. Like, there's nothing really to her character no more. It was just wasted. And then Sansa, I mean, she's just there. She's just being bitchy. She's just being bitchy all the time with Jon. Like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Oh, you're in love with her, like, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, shut up. And it's just a lot of stuff that happened, bro. It's just, and then Theon, I'll give Theon, one of the best written characters.
Yeah, he actually had a good ending arc.
I like how they did him. If you're gonna die by the Night King. Even though he pussy, even though he don't want to run the ones, you can say that you died by the Night King. I can respect that. And hey, he was holding his own against some undead dudes. Like, dude was by himself, protecting the brand, and literally he was killing all these undead dudes. All his peoples was dead and everything. Major respect for him. But that was probably the only guy that really had a good ending.
Yeah. Because
Daenerys, again, it just doesn't make sense. Like, because what's his name?
Automatic just got CTE out of nowhere.
Because Shawty, who was one of your advisors, got her head cut off. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then the guy that was with you from the very beginning, I forgot his name.
I think I know you talking about.
He was a spy for Cersei and them. But yeah, he dies from the fight against the undead and the White Walkers. Okay, I understand that. But then they're like, they tried to paint it like she was jealous of Jon and everything because everybody was sort of cheering for Jon after the battle and everything like that. I'm like, really? This is what we doing after Jon told you that he was a Targaryen and that he was the heir to the Iron Throne, but he said he doesn't want the throne. It's just ridiculous, bro. Like, it's just a lot of forced stuff.
Yeah.
There's nowhere in her character arc where she was somebody that was going to kill innocent people. There's nothing in there that said that. But they just like, nah, we're going to say, no, she just, because she's the daughter of the Mad King, that she has to be just like her father. It just makes no sense to me. But yeah, overall, that's really what just frustrated me about the show. But besides that, I thought it was really top tier. If I had to grade the show, I'd probably give it an 8.5. Because I just think that besides like the first half of season 5, season 6, and then obviously season 8, I think everything else is was really good, honestly. There's no other complaints from me. Highly recommend watch Game of Thrones. Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely watch Game of Thrones. But is there anything else that alarmed you about Game of Thrones that you were like,
No, I'm still mad they killed my dog Ned, but it's all good.
Oh yeah. Man, that was season 1.
That was a stand-up guy.
Nah, they killed my man Rob. I was pissed.
Yeah, and the thing is, they foreshadowed the Red Wedding like a while ago before it happened, but no one paid attention to it until it actually happened.
Oh, you talking about like where
the way the politics was setting up and how things was being put. They foreshadowed the Red Wedding episodes and episodes ago.
You talking about like in terms of the massacre of
like they foreshadowed it was going to happen.
Rob Stark and them. That shit, bro.
But it's just I was shocked. I was like, no way
they just killed my man Rob, killed his mother and all that. Like, no way they just did that shit. Yes, they did. I thought Walter Frey was going to die the last season. I wasn't expecting him to die in like, I think it was season 6 or something, either season 6 or 7. The guy who was conspiring with Tywin and all that to kill Rob.
Walter Frey is.
Yeah. So I thought that was going to happen last season, but I'm glad Arya did it because he was a piece of shit. But yeah, Rob Stark, that was one of my favorite characters. It's interesting that because Jon Snow's character, they didn't really start really highlighting his character, like really like pushing his character so after Rob died.
Yeah.
Because before that, it was like Rob, it was Arya. It was mostly like Rob, Arya, and I say a little bit of Bran. Like it was like Jon a little bit of Bran, but then it was like a lot of Arya, a lot of Rob.
It was a few Sansa because she was with Joffrey.
Yeah, Joffrey. Yeah. So it wasn't until Rob died that they were like, all right, we're gonna push Jon Snow. Yeah, we're gonna push, and then Daenerys, because she's the most important character. But the way they did Daenerys was just dirty. I don't like what they did. Is it the worst ending? It's hard to say because I remember Attack on Titan and how it ended, and I was very disgusted with it. And people comparing it to Game
the worst
of Thrones.
ending I've ever seen. I'm sorry, it's Naruto Shippuden.
What? No, it's no way. Sasuke versus Naruto? That ending was horrible?
Oh, you mean the ending? I was just saying.
Oh, you talking about like the final, like
the
with
conclusion,
the Kaguya
how the conclusion of the war.
So like
arc
the final
ended.
season, like the final. I would say like the final season. You could say the final season with Kaguya. I agree, but in terms of like the ending itself, like the final, 2, 3, it's not the worst ending in the world because I think that battle was pretty solid.
Yeah.
But the worst, I would say, the most underwhelming, disappointing ending to me was Attack on Titan.
That's fair.
By far.
Wait, Attack on Titan?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about anime.
Oh, anime.
But like Game of Thrones, I say yeah. See, I wasn't as invested as Game of Thrones, but but being objective, I say Game of Thrones. Because they real life character assassinated those guys. Like Jon Snow and Daenerys. Like that shit was terrible. And then they rushed it. But you could say the same thing for Attack on Titan as well. They rushed it. Like Isayama rushed that shit as well. but it wasn't as bad. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that'll do it for this episode for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure to like, subscribe, tune in for more episodes. We're gonna be pushing more episodes of this as well, and also check out the podcast episode as well. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later on the next episode. Just immediately tune in. That's how a show should be. It shouldn't be, we're just gonna wait like 3 episodes and then we'll give you the good stuff. Like, no, I need it right now. Like, all that, we're just gonna like slowly build. Like, no. That's why I love The Boys. But yeah, I think that's it for The Boys. What you say? All right.